let's change the title. Oops. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back real quick. And back.
Made another handsome sum today.
Listen, let me tell you how this money.
Okay, where am I in the story? Over in Gandharvaville. Okay.
because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
They lose all control over their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
So is there any cure for Elazar?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
How's Kale's condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like the traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilode Pala Lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilode Pala Lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often something grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilokala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and flowers, which surround the very small flowers. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Caufolata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh. Okay then. Never bring up the topic of flowers with kindness.
Paimon's getting a plant tutorial. Teaching on plants.
Oh my god.
Oh, here we go.
There should be a Nilokala lotus growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Nilokala lotuses. These ones in the water. 2. How many did he say? 4. 3.
Alright,
4.
we've gathered enough Nilokala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey Tainari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like the
Welcome back, Gengas.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
Withering zone. Ooh.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area. So we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get it clear enough for you to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching them.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
A don't have a vision, but I can control elements without one. I'd like to know why. Maybe I'll find out eventually.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper ability to deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I can also control the elements.
You don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Seems the rumors about you were true then. In that case, alright, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharmaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Wait, I can collect those Power Lotuses even when it's not for the quest? Wonder what they're for. Maybe some sort of cooking.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there, in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. Alright, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Light candle of light. Oh. Another enemy.
There is no escape.
Okay, so I've got the dendro thingy bobbities around me.
Illusion shattered.
Charged attacks or aimed shots. Oh. That sounds like a character with archer skills. Can't say I've got I don't have many level that on laptop. College level 1. I think Amber would be the highest. Oh boy. Okay, Ember. Oops. Mm. Pick up the danger again. Oh! That worked. Nice. Oh! Oh no, Amber! The silly thing with her being level 20. Oh dear. Wakey wakey, Amber. Now, how are we going to keep her alive? Can I level her up anymore at all? Oh, don't have enough to ascend her though. 40's better than 20 though. Okay. Did that not work? Did I lose the dendron?
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared,
Oh!
we can take care of the tumor.
There is no escape.
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
Oh. Oops. Nice.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Kainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Grimmin have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright. It's like this. Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? Well, why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
I think I've heard it somewhere before.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending a massive cavern. Sounds a lot like what I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Ermin's soul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Ermin's soul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Huh, you mean Erminsul is sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Luca Devada's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Erminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Back to Gandharvaville we go. Don't know if it's quicker to teleport or run. Oh well, I teleported.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. All Paimon sees are three squiggly lines.
Yes. Allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
It's a light and refreshing fragrance.
Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? Wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Erminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you, because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tibet. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Luca Devada. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you You have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So what exactly was it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of spirit borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she was avoiding you at all levels. Please, wait here for a moment. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Okay. Where's Hypatia? All the way over there. Oh, I guess I'll just run. Don't know if there's really any point in teleporting a tiny bit, then running the rest of the way anyway.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
This cave? Is this a cave? No, that's, oops. That goes into the chasm entrance. So the cave must be just over to the left somewhere. Here? Oh, here it is.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey! There's nobody here! Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
What was that sound? It sounds like it's coming from inside the cave. It's Hypatia. Is she okay? What's that?
There you are! Hypatia, are you alright?
She looks famished.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
gotta say, Genghis, I kind of stay away from horror movies, so. But yeah, I would want to stay away from a dark cave too.
Wait, why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
What are you up to, Genghis? Are you still on siege?
How things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we?
Relax, Paimon.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Ooh.
This place is huge.
It's beautiful.
Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
But there's still always enemies around though. Enemy mushrooms. Oops.
Don't be scared.
Oh yeah, the series? The anime series? Oh yeah. Oh, I watched that a fair while ago too, and I noticed that it's on Netflix, which is really cool. I told my niece and nephew about it and recommended they watch it. Don't know if they have yet though. Awesome series, I love it. You'll sometimes find fancy mushrooms of this sort in Sumeru's domains. The reasons for which these mushrooms are not of the tree Lakshana creatures are unknown, but must be quite fascinating indeed. So we're gonna bounce. Oops. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, and we can zip over here. Oh. What happened? Door of Resurrection activated. Yeah, Aang was awesome. I don't remember the female avatar either. I didn't mind her too, but yeah, he's always the favourite.
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Oh no! Where am I? Oh! It keeps changing. You'll sometimes find primeval Rosin and sealed paths that correspond to them within domains in Sumeru. Collect 3 primeval Rosins within these domains to unlock the corresponding path. Okay. Come. Oh yes, Cora, that's right, yes. Once you typed that, I remembered it. Oh, I couldn't remember it before that though. Shame on me. Oh, whoops. Oh. Oh. Ah! No, no. Oh no. Darn it, messed it up. Indeed. Oh, that was moving. It's a moving platform. Oh, what do we have here?
Torn to oblivion.
You wouldn't believe who got me back into this game. Ow.
There is no escape.
Don't be scared.
Snake, he used to play this heaps. He doesn't seem to play it anymore though. But yeah, he got me back into it. Oh no, I'm a chest! Oh no, I didn't know I was gonna do that. My chest! Darn it! Pick up. My poor chest. Yeah. I wonder how long that'll last. Back up there. Why did it want me doing that? Oh, can I? Oh, I can activate it now. Cool. Maybe. I haven't seen him be addicted to anything for a very long time, ever. So this would be a first if that's the case. Oh, that looks so good. Oh no. Where am I going? Out here? Oh, it won't let me further. Can I go through this door? I don't know where I'm going. I'm trapped. There must be a way out. How odd. What am I missing?
Illusion shattered.
I can't see anything out of place. What am I missing? What do you want me to do, game? Oh no! I can't be stuck. Wow, I can usually climb walls and I can't even climb the walls here. Oh dear. Why do I feel like it should let me over? If I exit the game and re-enter the game though. Leave the domain. No. What am I missing? What am I missing? See anything I'm missing? Anything standing out? Oh! Oh. That spot here is glowing, but nothing's happening. Is it bugged? That definitely looks like it's glowing there, right? Golden glow. Like it would activate the next stage of the quest. That means I'm probably gonna have to restart the domain. done it. Now I'm gonna have to backtrack a bit.
Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Okay, off we go again.
What happened? Really? Oh.
I guess at least I can get the chest that I missed before.
This place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind. What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Where am I going? No, not that way. Wrong way! Ah! No! What am I doing? Oh, dear me. I'm saying no high enough. Oh, this one. There we go. And we're gonna fight yous again, do we?
There is no escape.
Lovely.
Shine down. Surge.
let's make sure we grab the chest this time. Oh, how do I? Oh, of course. Oops. Okay, now please work this time, game, please. Wait, what? Oh. Kisser.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Okay, let her finish talking in case that messed it up. Food. What am I doing wrong? I just reset it. Do I need to shoot it or something? They're glowing. It's like two round eyes and no, those two don't look anything like that though. But they definitely look like they could match together somehow. Okay, well, I could have grabbed my dinner. I'll figure this out when I get back, apparently. Be right back.
feel like running. Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. I feel like running. Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. I feel like running. Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. Hmm. I feel like running. Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. Hmm. Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. Hmm. Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like running. Hmm. Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. feel like running. Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. I feel like running. Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. I feel like running. Hmm. Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. Hmm. 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 I feel like running. Hmm. Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. Hmm. Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. Hmm. Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look. Hmm. Hmm. Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. Hmm. Hmm.
And back, sorry, hope I wasn't gone for too long. Hi, Nico. How you doing?
I feel like running.
Was I don't know. I don't have timestamps to say when you've when you typed your messages. Hold on, sorry, gotta alt tab to get rid of my dinner message. This game isn't alt tab friendly, it minimises. I'd really like to not have to do that. There we go. Thank you, King Guys. I was very hungry. Now, I'm very sure I stand here and I have to align. There we go. I heard a noise. I left at 6:10. Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes, 25 minutes if it's a biggish dinner. But I try not to take too long. Oh, the door opened. Yay! See? All I needed was a bit of food for my brain to work better. I thought I was stuck in the this part of the game. Oh, lift. And we're going up there. Ooh. Oh no. Yes, it's Abyss Herald again.
What are you planning to do in this strange place? Don't be scared. Hey, go away. Get them.
There is no escape.
Could kinda do with my ice character too, but I switched her out for Amber for the quest. And I didn't switch her back. Oops. Now I'm managing with these three. Until he does that. Can you take some damage?
There is no escape.
Oh,
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
I still must find my brother. Back to the fight. Or not? What was all that just now? Strange. It feels like I was just dreaming for a moment there, but I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is. Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Sorry, I kinda zoned out for a second there.
Are you okay? That's really not like you. And Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
After giving the semi-conscious Hypatia some water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
You give Hypatia the letter from Tainari.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. He must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Is it a little round creature?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
You tell Hypatia and Paimon everything that happened after entering the cave.
Wait, hold on a second, traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave.
It's a cute little thing.
I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
What fascinating creatures.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Oh, she's very hungry still.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier. Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Hyman's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later.
I love how Paimon gets hungry so much. Gosh, she reminds me of me. I get hungry so easily too.
Alright, we're on, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Oh, also, question, Gengas. I seem to have gotten a notification while I was AFK eating dinner that oh wait, hold on. Maybe not. I thought I had a new Yeah, I got confused too. I thought I had a new notification saying that my stream was live. I thought maybe I'd disconnected while I was eating dinner or something. I better stop looking at Discord though before I get even more confused on my phone, because it seems to be showing every live stream as a Genshin Impact picture. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start looking at that. Okay, back to the game. Sorry about that. I don't know if I have no idea whether I did disconnect it or whether there was a new notification or not now. So, not that you know of. Okay, cool. All good then. Okay, where's the campfire for me to cook at? Here it is. Oh, I didn't have to do any cooking specially? Okay.
Box that Tainari gave us since we already watched it. Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
Back inside to a Hypatia.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Box lunch from the Traveller, containing sweet madame and radish veggie soup. After a delicious meal together, you tell Hypatia about connecting with Irminsul.
Everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter. It's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spirit Borneo for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know this.
No, I won't be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is my day off.
Successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
I'll be just streaming. Not streaming. I'll just be gaming off stream. I have set up though on Twitch, on my about page, a little extension that lets everyone know how long till I'm live and when, and it should, I think it should show the person who's looking at it their time zone. I'm hoping it does anyway.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spirit Borneo primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
I think I understand.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in the first order must be a person of great understanding. Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload. Hence the
No, I
enhanced
thought I'd
reactions.
updated it. Should be Saturday for you, Sunday for me. It's Thursday for you now, isn't it? Oh, it minimised. Stop that. I'll look on my phone. Didn't I add Sundays yet? I thought I had. Why is it not coming up on my phone? Or are you looking at the actual schedule? I need to add Sunday to the schedule. Oh, okay, no worries. Thank you for checking with me first. Yes, hi Kakashi, how are you going? Yes, I played some Hades earlier and thought I'd just play something relaxing and chill out a bit till end of the stream for a couple of hours. Yeah, there should be an extension on the About Me page that shows when I go live. A bit of a better schedule than the schedule. But it's not coming up for me on my phone, which is really weird. I don't know why it's doing that. But I'll definitely fix the schedule as well. I'll add Sunday to it. Yeah. So I'll have to update the schedule as well so we don't get mixed up. Do you like Genshin Impact, Kakashi?
Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of spirit borneo would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of spirit borneo should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for
Yeah,
the
I
rest
added
of
the
my life,
schedule.
I consider it
I should have done it ages ago, but yeah, I think
good.
a week or two I added the schedule and I thought, yeah, it just make it easier for everyone to know when I'm live and when I'm streaming. Oh yeah, are you up to date with it, Kakashi? Or
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I'm still catching up, as you can see. I think I'm up to chapter 3, Sumeru.
As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research
I have
is
done a bit of the
disguised
newer
as the
area
actions
though,
and fate of living
off
beings.
stream.
But there is still so
Part of the
much to
event.
know.
I didn't mean to do the
The mysteries that
whole
lie
story
loose
for
on
the
the
area.
skies.
But yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. I'm really glad I got into it. I really enjoy it. I'd like to play their other games too.
For answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that every attempt to tune the Vermin soul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact.
I think a lot of people who've done everything on Genshin play Honkai Star Rail now. Is that right? I think that's the one everyone plays a lot of now. And that one looks good as well. And I think they've got another new one coming out soonish. There's also another one. I don't know if it's from Hoyoverse though. And you can buy it on Steam, animation game, and it's new. Oh, what was it called? I don't want to have to alt tab to check. Darn it, Genshin, you want to let me alt tab. Oh, what was it called? What was it called? Can you? No. That's a Genshin character. Oh, my brain's still not working as well as I'd like it to tonight. It's gone to mush still a bit apparently. You do pay for it, it's not free to play, like Genshin, though. And yeah, it's very new. It's possible it's even in early access still, actually. Grand Blue Fantasy, that's it. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I don't know if that's the first one. By that title, it sounds a bit like it could be a second one or something. Oh, it's not multiplayer though. Oh, it's online co-op though and single player. Right, back to the conversation in the game.
Stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers of Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects.
Ooh, spooky.
However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendrohelicon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Yeah, but I dreamed about that evil dude.
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Really? Oh, that is unusual.
Huh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Reminds you of the dream I saw from the Aranara.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, a with Laranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recalled the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World get me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thanks, Apasia.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
We continue chatting before settling down for a good night's rest.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Oh, I should have asked you, Kakashi. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite character on Genshin? Okay, back to Gandharvaville we go. Forest tree frog. I don't know why I just picked it up, but I did. I'm going the right way, aren't I? I think so. Or do I need to go up further? Oh no, this is the right way. Oh, no, we're going higher. Okay, up here. Okay.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to
Look at that moustache. Invite him to the academia. Whoa.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you arrive in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
thing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here. I assume you're heading to Sumeru City, correct?
Sorry about that. Someone's having a party in another room. So if you heard it, I closed the door.
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Divine. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
We need to say goodbye to Kale.
That's right! Kainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Kainari. Alright, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Ooh, moving on. Oops. Nearly ran right off the path there. Kale.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
We'll be back to see you soon, Kale.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another. There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friend and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you. Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you. Oh? What is it? It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh. Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like. I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Of course we will.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Wait. Something up here? If there is, I don't know why. Or exactly up a tree somewhere. Moving on. Oh, here's something. Can I climb? Oh, really? How did I miss that? I'm gonna blame latency. Hold on. What about just from the hill here? Will that work? Oh wait, what? That didn't... What is it? I thought I could just fly into it and pick it up like the others. But it didn't work, did it? Do I need to shoot it? What about with, oops. What about with colliding?
Everything's ready. Let's go.
I don't know then. Odd. I'll figure it out later. Get a side quest to pick up over here. Drop from tree. Yeah, I climbed on the hill and glided near it, but it didn't seem to be collectible. You just bump into it, which usually you can just fly into things, but yeah, that's got like, it's encased in some sort of vine or something, which is why I thought I'd try the bow shot, but that didn't seem to do anything either. Ah! Whoops! I was gonna try and drop right on top of it there. Let's try that again. Okay, carefully. Okay, now. No, I didn't seem to be able to drop on top of it. Oh. I don't know. What about if I climb up under it? No, I just bump into it. Yeah. There's actually no icon here either. The icon's over there or down further. Ooh, pretty flowers. Oh, peaches. What? Okay, they look like flowers to me. But yeah, there's lots of little secretive places. Secret treasures, secrets to collect. I haven't fully explored. See, look, there's another one over there. Same thing. I don't know, maybe I'll find out later what I'm meant to do with them. What's over there? Stay away, you nasty mushrooms. Oh my. Hey Zara, that person over there seems to be in trouble. We've got to help.
Illusion shattered.
She's holding an axe. Damn.
There is no escape.
Ooh. Oh, you were a big help. Thanks. Oh, my name's Rana. As you can see, I'm a forest watcher here. As for my name, it's Rana. I'm Zara. Paimon's Paimon. We're from a different nation. I see. You aren't dressed like inhabitants of the forest, nor do you look like you're from the desert. But your clothes do have good breathability and are suitable for travelling in Sumeru. Huh? Since Rana's a forest watcher, she should know Tainari, right? Ooh, Zara, you know Tainari? Tainari may seem unapproachable, but he's actually a very nice person. He took really good care of me when I was a trainee, and his ears are gorgeous. His ears are gorgeous. Yeah, Paimon really wants to touch them. Should I say me too? Oh, dear me. No, I'll say Paimon could do it super stealthily. Hey, that will still make Tainari angry, right? It probably will, but his ears are so glossy, and I can't help wondering how they feel. The girl with him seems pretty interested in them too. Eh? Rana, are you talking about... Is it Collet? Huh? Zara, you know Collet too? Collet hasn't been very well, but she still works hard to protect the forest and eliminate the withering. Everyone's worried about her. Anyway, a forest watcher's duty is to protect the forest, assist travellers, and provide guidance. As the two of you might have noticed, lately the forest has been less than ideal. The fungi and beasts have been growing aggressive. Then there's the withering. How about I escort both of you? My patrol route will pass through Vimara village next. It's smooth sailing from there to either Port Ormos or Sumeru city. Oh sure, let's go. Okay, I'll keep both of you safe. Don't think we really need protecting, but anyway. It's very kind of her to offer. She's going to be the escort instead of me. Since you're a forest watcher, Rana, you must be very familiar with the woods, right? Uh-huh. I've lived around here for years, and I know every tree in the forest. Really? But the land's becoming somewhat peculiar lately. Even the withering zones are becoming more prolific. Ooh! It's only been a few days, and a new withering zone has popped up already. So close to the main road too. Ah, withering zone again? We handled one with Tainari before. Zara and Tainari disposed of a withering zone before? I won't go into how dangerous it is then. Regardless, let me mark down the location and radius of effect for now. After I take you to Vimara village, I'll go to Gandharvaville and bring Tainari over to help. No need, Rana. Just leave it to us. No way. The withering zone is lethal. Even veteran forest watchers wouldn't approach it unless absolutely necessary. Zara can manipulate the elements, and it should somewhat stave off the withering's effects. Eh? Now that I think about it, you did show such ability when fending off the fungi. But still, you shouldn't do that. We can't have you injured by the withering after coming all this way. Don't worry, Rana. Zara has proven to be very reliable in the many encounters throughout our journey. I don't like this withering zone. Let me deal with it. Sigh. Alright, I understand. I'll wait here. If it's too much to handle, get out of there or call for help and I'll be there. By the way, in case anybody wondered, I made this character before I was streaming a long time ago and then I got back into the game. So her name is Zara, but her name should really be Zaffy, don't you think? Oh well. Zara it is. Zara's still a pretty name. Not as pretty as Zaffy, but it's still pretty, right? Oh wait. I'm gonna have to shoot things again. You never noticed? Oh good. Oi mushroom. Stop floating. I can't get to you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna have to switch to a bow character again and try not to kill her. So what I need to do is light the candle of life, collect the dendrograna, switch to bow and go pew. And is this another one? No, what this one is. Ow! That was a little close. It takes like 3 shots from the little companion to heal. Yikes. Okay. Did we shoot that? Did I shoot that? Did we shoot that one? Oh! Where'd you come from? Okay, we need to pick up the thingany bobbity dendrogranas again. So which one didn't we shoot? Where is it pointing? Oh, it's pointing up there to enemies.
Don't be scared. Shine down.
Okay. What's that creature over there? Some sort of big cat thing scratching itself. Okay, no worries, Gengas. Like that again. Right. Oh.
No one escapes my
Oops. Did that work? Did that not work? What's wrong with it? It's definitely got the red line going through there. And I've done this one. Right. Ow! Well, apparently I didn't do that one enough. Because it just disappeared properly.
Illusion shattered.
Okay. Destroy. Voila! Zara is impressive, right? You're amazing. Incredibly amazing. Thanks. You're getting too excited, Rana. Pardon me. Zara. Miss... It's okay to speak your mind, Miss Rana. Let's drop the formalities. Zara and Rana. Okay, so I wonder if you guys are interested in joining us. I can vouch for you both. It would be great to get powerful, dedicated people like Zara and Paimon on our side. With you guys, we can better control the spread of the withering. Sure, you're probably not familiar with the woods, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Wait. Oh yeah, speaking of the forest, Paimon's got a question. Do you remember the wondrous creatures we saw before? Wondrous creatures? The kitty cat scratching? You quickly described the wondrous creatures you met previously. Oh, they sound like the mythical Aranara. Oh, never mind, the little one. Small, round, plant-like fairies. They are denizens of the woods and guardians of trees. But we generally dismiss them just as tale. You sure those weren't just some shroom boars you saw, Zara? Shroom boars? Yeah, that's an animal you'll see only in the forests of Sumeru. They are round green beasts that live in the forest. We'd use them to find precious mushrooms. Really? Anyway, in all my years in the woods, I've never seen an Aranara. However, you can ask the kids after you get to Vimara village. They seem to be very into the legend of Aranara. Although children always try to hide their thoughts from adults, you can read their minds like a book. Just like Paimon. Hey, that's because we're buddies and know each other very well. That said, you got moves, Zara. Where did you learn that? Well, we ran across a lot of things on our journey, so we got to learn how to fight. I see. That must have been hard. Okay, so we're gonna continue this way. Oh, I should heal Amber up. I'll probably switch Amber out, to be honest. Switch Amber out for Ayaka again. And you'll notice I probably run around as Raiden the most. I think she's my favourite so far. I'm back, Grandpa Amadia. Rana, you know the job of a forest watcher is important, but you should come around more often. Yeah, I know. I patrol the forest so that those tiger cubs can hang out in the woods safely. It was just a mess right now. There are tigers in Vimara village? Tiger cubs refers to Iatham and his friends. By the way, your voice. I don't think I've ever met you. Do you have visitors? Oh yes, Grandpa Amadea. These two are... Rana gives Amadea a brief rundown. Ah, I see. Welcome to Vimara Village, and thanks for helping Rana out. I plan to form a night watch, getting Alfonso, Barham, and Aurelius to safeguard the perimeter as a group. That's a great plan. It's for the good of the children, after all. Has something happened in Vimara Village lately? Oh, could it be related to the round plant-like creatures we saw before? What are you talking about? That sounded like a cabbage from your description. A cabbage? Oh boy. It's okay, we're just a little uneasy from some recent events. I've spent my whole life in Vimara Village and never saw anything like this. I won't bore you with my stories. Please watch over Rana. She's always been a troublemaker since she was little. She got lost in the woods once when she was 7 or 8 for a couple of days. Hey now, Grandpa Amadea. Fine, fine. You be a good host now, Rana. Don't let our guests down. For sure. Grandpa Amadea is getting old and his eyes are starting to fail. And, yeah, I didn't catch the rest of that. Oh. You're back, Rana. Anything new? Who's the one beside you? I met this kind, powerful traveller. How about you? Caught anything good? You know it. When you see the kids, tell them a feast is waiting. Not sure yet. Maybe later. Can I stop strolling? I want to run to the flower. Pretty Sumeru flower rose. There we go. Got it. I'm back, Alfonso. I see. Who is that with you? Allow me to introduce these two impressive travellers who have helped me a lot. And this here is Alfonso, just about the most dependable person in Vimara Village. You flatter me, Rana. Anyway, nice to meet you too, and thanks for looking after Rana. You don't look like a local, Alfonso. Are you a traveller too? Ha ha ha! You're an experienced traveller indeed. Saw right through me at a glance. I came as an apprentice from Fontaine, but ended up staying because I really liked it here. And it's been years since. Alfonso is practically one of us now. Anyway, how are the kids? They're not running around, are they? I mean, it's not a good time right now. They're in the village waiting for you to return after Cavus came back. Is it really okay to talk about that in front of our guests? Maybe we should talk about it later. Is it something important? We can come back later. Don't worry, they saved my life after all. Actually, you could have made it on your own. Time is life to me. You saved me time, so you saved my life. Anyway, some of the children in Vimara Village have gone missing recently. That warrants much more than just an anyway. This is a very serious problem. Have you notified the sheriff in Sumeru City yet? Is there anything we can help with? Wait, just listen to me. The missing children always came back in a few days, though they don't remember what happened. I'd round up a search party every time. Sometimes we'd run into wild animals, sometimes a withering zone, other times outsiders obviously too tough for us to handle. However, we could never find the kids since the woods are simply too big to search, even for Rana. Yeah, but in the end they would suddenly return when no one was paying attention and couldn't recall anything when asked. Paimon does that too. Whoa, so is it normal for kids? Hey, quit it, you two. We like teasing Paimon, don't we? Sorry to digress. They remembered nothing at all? I'm not sure. I think they just don't want to tell us adults. Even though I'm only a few years older than them. Still, that's pretty concerning. Right, so I've been patrolling nearby recently, looking out for anything unusual. That's also why I just spoke to Amadea about forming a night watch. I also asked Alfonso to keep an eye on the kids. Sorry. It's okay. I'd be more concerned if they actually stayed put. I'm going to have a word with Eosaphat later. It's his job to watch after Cavus and Sudaber. You ought to take it easy for a while here, Rana. You're the only one who can get through to the kids. It's dangerous outside lately. Withering zones aside, you got the Fatui from Snezhnaya with their armed mercenaries operating in the forest. If something goes wrong... Fatui? I know. I'll be careful. I should be on the ball because it is dangerous. But even if you could deal with the wild animals, the Fatui are more than you can handle, Rana. It sounds like Alfonso knows the Fatui very well. Oh, I learned about them from the travellers shuttling between Sumeru City and Port Olmos. It's Rana! Rana is back! With Alfonso too! And we have 3 little kitties jumping up and down. Here comes trouble. Anyway, think it over, Rana. I picked a bunch of starshrooms for you, Rana. Eothan, didn't you promise me to never wander outside the village? The Rishbol and Raja will come and get you if you don't behave. I'm big now and I'm not scared of anything. Did you catch the Gator Raja this time, Rana? I want to hear some tales from the woods, Rana. Well, I didn't see the Gator Raja this time, but I brought you a golden lion and a silver... Silver what, though? Whopper flower. What does Paimon have to do with whopper flower? Silver duskbird. Silver base. Super silver spectre. Calm down, Paimon. Alright, stop picking on them. Zara and Paimon are my friends. Paimon's not going to get mad at kids. Regardless, you know a lot of animals. That's right. Rana would tell us stories every time she's back. She told us about a huge gator last time, and the Sumpter Beast Lord. And the Rishbolan Raja that couldn't be caught. That's right, and it will come and get you if you don't behave. Oh no! Everyone in the village sure seems to get along. Hope the children can stay safe. Anyway, my friends here came from a place far away. Why don't we let them tell a story today? Sure, I guess. Sure, our trip to Sumeru has been a very eventful one. Yay! Let's all go to Rana's house. The last one there is a spectre. Be careful going over the bridge. Don't fall into the water. Let's go. Follow the kittywinks. What's up ahead, Ah, look. Someone's been surrounded by hilichurls. Let's go save them. What? Where? Paimon, what are you picking up? We're following kids. Not looking for hilichurls. This isn't a very safe bridge. There's no side bits. These kids ran faster than birds could fly. Full of beans, they are. You guys are getting good at running. It's got to worry me sick if you run away someday. We won't run if Rana's here. I'm going to marry Rana when I grow up. Wait, didn't you promise to marry me? Liar. We'll sort this out later. You'll meet more people when you grow up. People more impressive and better than me. For instance, Miss Blonde here is way mightier than me and has met many great people along their journey from far away, right? It's true, such as Paimon. Have you been travelling a long time? Rana said you'd tell us stories. I've got a lot of stories. You got the tiger cubs then. I have a meeting to go to. You kids be good to her and stay put till I come back. Okay. Oh, is it time for me to try and tell a story? Well, I have to choose. Alright, on to the stories. You're Ethan, right? What story would you like to hear? Stories about dragons. Alfonso said they are ancient and very powerful. Sea monsters. I heard there's a lot of big monsters in the sea. I want stories about a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. You all want different stories. Hey, isn't there someone that knows stories of the 8-headed Hydra, Silverhead Banshees, and the wicked Abyss Dragon? Paimon thinks everyone would be happy if that person was here. How about this? We know a lot of stories and we'll tell them all. We can ask them about the mysterious creatures while at it. True, these kids might know things adults don't and know about how they went missing. As a trade, Eotham, Cavis and Sudabear, you'll tell us what you know too. Sure. Anyway, tell the kids a story in a way that they'll find fun. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Eotham first. I want dragon stories. Alfonso told me they exist in the world. He said a huge evil dragon lives in a place called Mondstadt. We know the story. So what is that dragon like? Alfonso said it is terrifying and pillages Mondstadt. How should Paimon put it? This is a tale of heroes triumphing over evil. Here it goes. A long, long time ago, in a kingdom far away, a big dragon with huge wings and sharp fangs laid in deep slumber. When the dragon woke up, it saw the world had changed. Growl, the dragon announced. I'm mad now and I'm going to wreck your little houses and keeps. The dragon wasn't actually bad, but was tricked by an evil sorcerer into thinking everyone's bad. Then one day, 2 travelers arrived. Paimon tells the story of the azure blue dragon in a way that really engages the kids. So, with everyone's help, the travellers removed the curse from the dragon and helped it find its friend. Wow, I had thought dragons were terrible and would eat sumpter beasts and people. How big is the dragon though? Big like a house? Big enough to swallow Vimara village in one bite. Wow, if that's true, we can fly around inside a dragon's belly. When it gets hot, we'll go to the Snezhnaya that Alfonso talked about, where it snows. When it's rainy season, we'll go to Veluca, where Granny Jehit is from. Veluca? Oh, that's a desert. Anyway, when I grow up, I want to travel everywhere like you. That's right. Travel and make friends, just like how we travelled and got to know you. Can we ask you a few questions, Eotham? Ask about the mysterious creatures in the forest. Rana told us that they could be Aranara. Have you heard about them, Eotham? About that? No, I heard nothing about Aranara. They look like shroom balls? Ha ha ha, no they don't. Eh? So you've seen Aranara before? Actually, I've heard about them in Granny Jahit's stories. Can we ask Granny Jahit? No. Alright, we'll drop it. Rana and others are very worried about you kids, Anthem. Have you gotten lost in the woods recently? No, I know the woods very well. There's no way I can get lost. But Sudabear and Cavus did. Everyone was worried, but not me, because I know Arana would take them home. Arana? Who's that? I mean Rana. Rana would find them and take them home. That's suspicious, but Paimon doesn't think we can find out more. Let's change the topic. Why are you interested in dragon stories, Ethan? I want to be great like a dragon. Then I can help Rana and Alfonso. They work very hard. It always takes a long time for Rana to patrol the woods. Alfonso goes out there when no one's looking too. I can help them as soon as I grow up so they can spend more time in the village. Paimon gets it. You're a great kid, Eartham. Okay. Cavus next. Sea monsters. I heard there's a lot of big and peculiar monsters in the sea. Like the fish that's as large as an island, or the squid as long as a river, and the story about the puppet and the whale. Also the turtle carrying an elephant on its back. You've heard a lot of stories. Why the interest in sea monsters? When I grow up, I want to be a sailor, going on 7 voyages and discovering uncharted islands and lands. That's why I want to learn about sea monsters. This way I can defeat them one day. We ran across some pirates before. Wow, that's so cool. Did they find any treasure? Any tales of adventure? Not sure, but Paimon does have a sea monster story. Once upon a time, there was a sea serpent with many heads living in the ocean. It was taller than a mountain when it stretched out its neck. The serpent didn't behave, so a god trapped it on the sea floor under rocks to prevent it from making waves and destroying the harbour. After a long while, the serpent woke up and griped, "Curse you, despicable god! I'll wash all your houses and treasures out to sea and make them mine. Roar!" Then it rose up to higher than the mountains and caused a tidal wave. Paimon tells the story of the people in the flying castle fighting the sea hydra together in a way that really engages the kids. And that was how everybody worked together to defeat the serpent and protect the city. So the serpent has been defeated? What a shame. I wanted to beat it myself when I grew up. You'll face other monsters when you grow up. What kind of monsters? Let's talk about something else. I promised to tell you what I know after hearing your story, so what would you like to know? About the mysterious creatures in the woods? Oh, there's a lot of them in the forest, like the legendary sumpter beast lord. It isn't like any ordinary sumpter beast, and it will attack intruders. And the Rishbol and Raja that snatches bad children away. But I'm old enough to know Rana made that up to scare the kids. They all sound interesting, but we'd like to know about the round, plant-like fairies called Aranara. Do you know about them? Oh, Aranara. Never heard of them, but I know about the gator Raja. It's a very, very big gator in the woods that has lived for a long, long time and is very, very cunning. There was this one time... That didn't sound convincing. Never mind. Wow, Paimon can't believe there's a gator like that. Do you go into the woods often, Cavus? Yeah, I used to, but not lately, since I got lost in there once. At least that's what the adults said. That's what the adults said? Because I don't remember anything. I went into the forest to see my friend and share stories about my sister. Then I just can't remember what happened. When I came to my senses, I was back in the village already. My father held me tightly while everyone was around me, asking me if I was hurt, hungry, or thirsty. Then they wouldn't let me go there again. You went into the forest to see your friend? Hey, you have a friend in the forest? Doesn't everyone live in the village? Yeah, a friend to everyone lives in the forest. Taught us many things, like what wild fruits we shouldn't eat, and which trees would let us climb on them. So what is that friend like? Well, I can't tell you, I'm sorry. Although we're friends, I made a pact with Sumeru and Iatham. Paimon guess it's a secret between the kids. I think we just hit a dead end. Okay, we understand. Now, be a good boy and don't play outside the village. Of course, I'll be a good big brother to Sumeru and Iatham. And the last kid? Sumeru. I think that's how you pronounce it. What story would you like to hear, Sumeru? Any story will do, but I'd like it to have a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. Well, she doesn't have to be a distinguished lady, but the character's got to be determined and loving. Like Princess Cinnamon, who left her palace with a tiger in the fairy tale. That's a lot of demands. Well, Paimon knows several ladies who fit that description, but somehow they all have connections to Electro. Electro is good. It makes plants stronger and bear more fruit. You know a lot, Sumeru. So where should Paimon start? A general and a shrine maiden. Oh yeah, making the shrine maiden a priestess and the general a queen should help you understand it better. Are they both distinguished ladies? Yeah, they both are. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there was a very beautiful and powerful queen, but war came, and although the queen won, she also lost many friends. She cried and cried, "Sob, I'm going to make a robot and have it work for me. Then I shall live alone in the palace forever and not make any more friends, so I won't lose them." "Beep, copy that, working now," replied the robot, who then began running the kingdom for the queen. Then some bad guys started to scheme. Where does the priestess come in? The queen had a pretty and powerful priestess friend who couldn't bear to see the queen go on like this way. That was when a traveller came to the kingdom. She and her companion were both smart and brave. So the priestess thought, "Ack, ack, ack. They are agile and resilient if they're willing to help." Paimon tells the story of the queen and the priestess, both of whom are distinguished ladies, in a way that really engages the kids. In the end, the lonely robot was still working hard, but that's another story. Everyone was so awesome. Even though that traveller wasn't a distinguished lady, she was still strong. That's what I want to be when I grow up. Paimon, sure you can do it. But if you don't behave and get lost out there, then none of that will happen. Very smooth of you, Paimon. Yes, I'll behave and won't wander outside. What happened when you got lost before? I don't remember. I just went into the woods to gather herbs. Herbs? Yeah, Alfonso said there's a herb to improve Grandpa's eyesight. He has trouble seeing things lately and can't even see people coming his way. So I wanted to help Grandpa. Did Alfonso send you? No, he warned me not to wander into the forest too, but I wanted to help, so I sneaked off. Then I don't remember the rest. Nothing at all? Nothing. When I came round, I was already home. My brother said everyone was worried. I know what I did was wrong and will never sneak off into the woods again. That's right. Good girl. Speaking of the forest, about the mysterious creature in the woods, I don't know anything about them. Whoa, that was fast. What do you mean by mysterious? If I know what they are, they're not mysterious. If I don't, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Sorry. That actually makes a lot of sense. But what Paimon wanted to ask about is round, plant-like fairies. Round and plant-like? Oh. Did that ring a bell, Sumeru? No, that sounds mysterious. That's a shame, because Rana said she would love to know what an Aranara is. Oh, she wants to know too? Then she does. Also, didn't the priestess in the story say, ack, 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 don't be a tantrum-throwing child who refuses to talk to others? Ack, ack, ack. Okay, the priestess and the queen are really great friends. But like how they trust each other, I think Rana would understand why I can't say it. When I'm old enough to understand a lot more, I'll tell Rana and you too. But no, not now. Well, I hope you can grow up healthy and happy. Thanks. Alright then, we won't ask more questions. Just be a good girl and don't wander around. Thank you for the story. I love it very much. I'm going to be smart, pretty, and strong, just like the priestess. Then I'll marry Rana. It seems they know about the mysterious creatures, but just don't want to tell us. Just treat it as a secret between these kids. We're staying in Sumeru for a while and we'll have time to look into it. I'm back. How did it go? Was it fun? It was fun. They told us a story. Dragons actually don't eat people, Rana. Oh yeah? That's good to hear. I was worried a dragon might fly over here and eat you all someday. Oh no! Storytelling is kind of fun. I think so too. Okay, you should go home now. It's about time to eat. Yosafat said he caught good stuff in the water today. Come with us, Rana, and both of you too. We've got business to tend to, but thanks for the invite. I want to eat with Rana. I'll be there next time. Come on, you've got to go now, or Yosafat is going to finish it all by himself. Okay, bye, Rana. Bye, you two. Stick around for a minute, Yotham. I want to talk to you. I'm concerned about you. The forest hasn't been the same lately. The animals are getting aggressive and more fungi have popped up. Same with the withering zones, which keep appearing. Don't go picking mushrooms anymore, okay, Yotham? Don't worry. I know where's safe and not safe. What's more, star shrooms are tasty and they give you the energy to keep working hard. No, Granny Jahit and I are both worried. Promise me that you won't run around out there before I figure out what's going on. Okay. That's a good boy, Eotham. You'll be great when you grow up. Alright, go eat with Cavus and the others. Got it. I hope they'll grow up safe and sound. What do you think about these kids, Sarah? They're good kids. Yeah, I understand. Regardless, I hope they'll grow up safe and sound. My patrol is actually not done yet. I've still got to check out the west and I have a favour to ask. Sarah and Paimon, would you mind coming with me? Why? I spotted some withering zones there with no one to check them. I'm very worried about kids wandering into one. Zara, now that you're here, will you give me a hand with that? Please, though I have nothing to repay you with. We have nothing else to do anyway. We'll just call it exercising. So you will help? I really appreciate it. I don't know how I can make it up to you. You've done so much for me. Well, we're not going to ignore those in need. Let's go then. Okay, and I better leave it there because I've been streaming quite a while. A bit over time. I got my parents waiting to spend time with me. Oops. It took a little longer than I planned. I got carried away having fun, didn't I? Okay, so yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you everyone for watching and chatting and lurking. I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you all next time in a couple of days. Hope to see you then. Bye bye. Take care. See you next time.
But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.